Hello, guys. I'm gonna take a little break. Ooh, I've been working 16 days straight, and been running up and down these roads. So anyway, I guess it's safe to say a friend of mine, Facebook friend, brother from another mother, however you say it, but brought up a point to starting, a family group to, from what I understand, learn some different skills and try to pass on certain skills and knowledge and things of such to our younger generation, to the kids and so on, and I am all for that. I am going to, since I'm settled down here in Texas, back again, and weather is a lot more agreeable to maybe doing some things, and I won't be working 7 days a week all the time, but starting off, I've managed to work every day since I got here, and I love it. But if I can help by doing videos on here, I'm gonna do that. So but we have to grab a hold of the younger generation, because it's sad, and life's conveniences is all good stuff. I have to take advantage of the conveniences out there from time to time, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you have to be able to have some form of self-reliance. You have to be able to do certain things, and being for yourself. There's a lot of talk, SHTF, you know what that means. When the crap hits the fan and we get into a war, we, whether it be man-made or human acts of nature, things like that, we have to be able to sustain life. We have to be able to do things without the modern conveniences. We have to do that. And so many people are going to be lost. I'll help anybody, but I can't help everybody, other than doing some videos, things like that. It's all in the mindset and having that desire to learn different things, learn different skills, like he was talking about learning different trades, whether it be carpentry, plumbing, electrical, even an engineer would be helpful in the event that everything we lost power, we lost water source, we lost, everything that would remove the conveniences in our life. And we have to be able to adjust to that, because of what's that in that movie, the anticipation of death is worse than death itself. If you know that we are going to lose everything. We can sit and worry about it, ponder on it, stress ourselves out, or we can develop skills and learn things that will help us transfer over to a less convenient society. And Canadian Prepper is on YouTube. I've been watching a lot of his stuff, and I really enjoy his videos. I really do. A lot of people can't accept the concept of not having anything. They just go, oh no, that ain't never gonna happen. No, McDonald's always gonna be open. You know, I ain't worried about McDonald's as much as I am Arby's. Now I can give me some Arby's. Dairy Queen. Ooh, Lord, I'm back in Texas. Steak finger baskets. If I can never find Dairy Queen around here. People don't accept the fact that an abrupt change in society and the lifestyle we live in now can happen. And I hope it doesn't. Don't get me wrong. But isn't it nice to be able to conquer those things that can happen? And like I say, it doesn't have to be a human act or things like that. It can be something naturally occurring, something that happened, tornadoes. They had tornadoes kind of in the southeast part of the country. I think in Mississippi there was probably over 2,000 customers without electricity. And a lot of people in rural areas, not only does electricity affect anything powered by electrical powered, but it can also, if you have a pump on the well, it can cut your water supply off. But you have a means of getting water, retrieving water. We can do without electricity for a period of time, but the necessities of, we need to sustain life is water, shelter. We got to stay warm. We got to try to stay cool as best we can. We got to have food. Are you able to keep your refrigerator cold, or you deep freeze? They'll stay cold for a good 12 plus hours, without anything spoiling or ruining and thawing out. But we have to always be prepared for the onset of anything happening. With all the violence and stuff going on nowadays, it's sad. Like I said a while back, years ago, back in the 80s, 70s, 80s, maybe into the 90s, homicide was one of the easiest cases to solve, because it was typically someone related, friend or friend of a friend, or a relationship gone bad, or a family member lost, drunk and fight and all this stuff. But now you don't know what is going on. You don't know who to trust, who to watch out for. And we have to be aware of our surroundings at all times, because you never know. These random acts is getting more and more. They just do not respect life in general. People just, I don't know. I'm not psychologist, so to speak, and I don't know. Where did we go wrong? You know, where did we get off on this track of human life doesn't matter? But back to the original me posting this video. We need to grab hold of the upcoming generation. We have to instill, self-reliance, how to do things, how to fix things, how to take care of ourselves, how to feed ourselves, how to achieve different tasks, different trades come into mind. If we can get different trades, basic trades than we have in the world today, and pass it on to our children, let them get their hands dirty, and show them. We need to go down to our roots and just get dirty. We got to do that. We've got to. I see these different videos and things like that, and people have a flat tire, and and call AAA or call some roadside assistance, and sit there and take you on your phone. And, oh yeah, I got a flat. They coming. I guarantee you, I done been gone. Always be prepared. Have stuff in your vehicle to take care of minor things. A flat tire, a jack, something to take the lug nuts off. If they're too tight, what do? There are different ways of taking off lug nuts. Anybody can do it. You just got to know how to do it. And little tricks, things like that. We need to pass that on to this upcoming generation. Get off the couch, get out of your chair, get off the computer, get off your daggum phone, and go learn some life skills. There's people out there, kids nowadays don't even know how to cook an egg. And they pick up on, I need 2 16-inch meat lovers pizza. Delivered it 30 minutes, boom, you eating. What if you go 2 or 3 days and you don't have that option? You can't call Uber to bring you Chick-fil-A. You can't call Domino's, Pizza Hut, all them different pizza places. You can't call roadside assistance to come out there and put some gas in. They got them people come out there roadside. I run out of gas. Well, your gauge don't work? Get your gas, fix your tire, to tow it, get stuck, in mud or something like that, or wipe out in an ice storm. What are you doing out there? It's icy. What are you doing out there? Oh, well, I had to go to the store. Well, okay. Then they want people to come help them. If you got a legitimate reason and something happens, you get stuck, help someone out, that's fine. But there's just too many people reliant on society to help them out. And that's all in good, for the good right reason. But we're too reliant on convenience. And like I said, I rely on convenience at times, but I know if something was to happen, I will survive, and I'll be able to help others. Can't help everybody. I'll be able to help some people. But in just starting kind of doing a family children group to try to come together and learn some basic life skills. I don't care if it's changing a tire, cooking. Some people don't even know how to boil water. And you think I'm being sarcastically funny, but I am dead serious. They couldn't boil an egg. And that, whose fault is that? It's our fault for not teaching the younger generation as they grow up some basic life skills. If your water heater goes out in your house, what do you do? If you have a water leak in your house, what do you do? Do you know where to turn the water off? If you have a short in electrical outlet, do you know where your breaker box is? Do you know how to check a breaker and see if it's tripped? A lot of people don't even know that. I've made a lot of money on people that didn't know anything. So, and I show them as I'm doing the repair or whatever I'm doing, working, somebody calls, oh, I got a leak. Well, did you turn the water off? I don't know how. Go out there, turn the water off, fix the leak. I show them where the water cutoff is. I show them how to turn it off. And I show them what I'm doing. Because, yeah, I like their money, but I also like to teach people you can save a lot of money because this is pretty simple, or it may be a major deal. You may have to have me or somebody else that knows what they're doing. But always show people what, teach them how to do things. This generation, people, I'm telling you, we've got to grab a hold of this younger generation, and we've got to teach some basic life skills. And I hope the gentleman does good. Get dusty. And speaking of conveniences, what is that big breakfast at McDonald's? When you get up at 4 something in the morning, jump to work. Sometimes, I don't do that all the time, but occasionally I like to splurge. Usually I cook my own breakfast and make my own lunch and dinner and everything else. Well, I hope it kicks off. I hope the group that him and some other people are trying to get together, form, and I hope it takes off good. I am going to kind of clean up my YouTube and start doing some little things, just basic stuff, life skills, things like that. If you want to learn how to rough it out in the wilderness and all that, look up the Whipples, Book Whipple, Dave Whipple, Survival Lily, Canadian Prepper, Wild, what's her name? Anyway, it's a Wild Bush Woman or something or another. Look it up. Look up survival on YouTube and you see all kinds of different stuff in there. I work every day, and probably within this year we'll get caught up and stuff and be able to step back a little bit. We're already talking about planning on a couple of camping trips. It's going to be like glamping. I'm not gonna jump out there in the jungle and rough it. You know, I still gotta work. So look up the videos. You can watch them. You can join some different clubs. They have survival wilderness camps across the United States. You can go check that out. You can attend them. They're good. I know Brooke and Dave Whipple do that. I'm forgetting names, but just look it up on YouTube, and there's some Facebook pages and stuff like that. But let's get hold of this younger generation. Let's hope Ray, I won't say his last name, Ray, I hope you get a group together, and I believe either you have already or you're in the beginning stages of it. Hope it kicks off good. From time to time I will do some video, just simple things. It ain't got to be nothing, you ain't got to build a house, but some simple things that will help the younger generation get through and be able to do some things on their own without like freaking out. So anyway, I'm gonna get off here. Keep hearing something. So remember, be aware of your surroundings at all times. You never know what's gonna sneak up on you. And learn some skills. Learn, like I said, primitive skills. That's where it all began. Learn your primitive skills. Work your way up. You ain't gotta learn them all. Just learn some basic stuff you know that you might have to use someday. You know, and get the family involved. Make it fun, and get out there and enjoy life. It's out there. Just gotta go get it. Be careful.